Hey everybody, I'm in Southwest Oklahoma, so just getting ready to wrap my palm trees for the winter. I have 5 palm trees, different kinds, but going to kind of show you the process. I'm not going to make a full video, but just show you the different stages. So here's a palm tree that I haven't done anything with yet. So what you want to do is cut off any fronds that are hanging lower, like in these areas. And it's going to make it easier because you're going to want to kind of bunch all these fronds up. So let me go here to this other tree and kind of show you. So what I do is I bunch them up and I tie them with some string, and then after I get the fronds tied up, wrap the base, the trunk in burlap. And the big part about these palms is you want to make sure and protect the heart of the palm. So basically where the fronds are coming out from the base. So you want to wrap past it. So this particular one, the heart is right here. So we wrapped all the way down to the ground and a good distance above the base. So we have burlap. And then I just use a roll of plastic that you would buy at a hardware store for wrapping stuff when you're moving, and it makes it really easy. So I'm going to go over to the next step, which I've got with this palm tree, is as you can see, it's already wrapped in burlap and plastic. And then you take a string of Christmas lights. The important thing on this is you don't want to use LEDs because they produce no heat at all, but if you just use the old school incandescent bulb Christmas lights, which you can get off Amazon pretty cheap, it'll create some heat but not too much. So one of the things we learned last year is on these palm trees, don't use heat tape. It gets extremely hot and it'll actually burn the heart of the palm and run your tree. We lost a couple last year in the cold because when we turned the heat tape on, it was too much. So these incandescent bulbs are the best. Let me go over to the last step. So I haven't quite finished this one yet, made it all pretty. But this is a 6mm greenhouse plastic. You can buy it in large sheets off Amazon as well. And so this does a couple of things. Protecting the base of the palm and the heart is the important thing. You also want to make sure that your fronds get sunlight. They have to get sunlight during the winter. You can't wrap them up completely. But what we do to keep the base that we've wrapped up from getting inundated with water or anything like that is using this greenhouse plastic. That way it still gets plenty of sunlight and it kind of protects it from the elements. And then we just use some zip ties lightly around the base to hold it. And so we're still able to water the base during the winter, so we'll be able to get it water, but we've got it pretty protected. So as you can see, these are the steps to wrap palms. Appreciate you watching.